Hello there, welcome back to Super Mario 64, where we're going to play as the Silent. So, last run didn't go so well. Let's see if we can do a little better this time. We're gonna get some, yeah, I think we're gonna go for the three free combats, see if we can get a free elite. See if the game's gonna be nice to us. Ooh, I do like a dash. Are we going big silent? We doing the big silent run? I think dash is solid. Let's give it a shot, see what we get. I always love a neutralize upgrade first. Too weak. That gets me going. Okay, well that's one question mark that we've goofed. I'm not a big fan of dagger throw. It is a better strike though. So in it goes. To the shop. Now what do we want to put in here? I like heel hook. I'm not going to use heel hook, but I like heel hook. Well, let's start. Let's take out a strike. I'm always a fan of keeping my decks really small. And I want the dagger spray, but I think I'm going to pass. Well, yeah, I'm going to pass. I've already put 2 attacks in here. I want a better idea of where this deck is going. Not a combat. Oh, game, you're great. And you know what? Take another strike. Take it. Let's get our free elite. Oh, and it's the Lagavulin. Hey, bro, what's up? Ice cream. Alright, well that is what this deck is doing. I'm thinking you gotta go with the footwork here. You look at Deadly Poison and Choke has potential to work, but we've already taken a big card. Let's go with the footwork. Yeah. Yeah, I like dash. I'm a fan of dash. I've heard dash gets a bad rap. Oh, can we kill you? Not quite. Hey, you know, oh, yeah, okay, we're good. It's a solid play with one of those jaw worms when you can take just 0 damage from them. Backflip. Get in there for the backflip. And what are we upgrading now? Oh, footwork is easy. And let's fight a real elite here. Got a Gremlin Horn. This is a pretty solid run so far. So honestly, we're probably going to end up blocking at some point. I think that +3 defense is going to be stronger than the yeah. Do I take 12 or do I Survivor and take 3? Let's do this. It's okay to ramp him up a little bit. Yeah, I think this one's fine. Always draw first. Always draw first. Worked out fine that time, but always draw first. And we probably got him next time, so we're okay to throw some blocks out there. Yeah, you're done for. Pantograph, that's nice. Give us a free upgrade before a boss. And I will definitely stick a Sucker Punch in here. 2 weak cards is fantastic. Okay. Well. Alright, here's how we're going to do this. Alright, cool. Gremlin Horn doing some real good work there. Now we'll probably just kill the... Oh, okay, I guess we won't do anything. Draw first. Doesn't matter if we footwork first or not. Okay, and we can certainly kill this dude. And then just throw dexterity out there for shits and giggles. This guy's not going to give us any trouble. Escape plan. I can see absolutely no downs. The only downside to taking this escape plan is we do not get to take either of these other cards, and I'm not even too keen on them. Calculated gamble, it's not bad when you're doing combo stuff. We're not really doing anything combo-y right now. Sucker Punch, we don't need another weak card. We already have one. Escape plan, it's like not even adding another card to your deck, and then you get some free block out of it. The only time it matters is for someone who's like, did you cast skills or did you cast anything at all? And there are very few of those. Alright, so got 11 coming in. So we'll draw first. Block everything. I'm not going to Sucker Punch this guy. If I use a Dagger Throw, then I just kill him next turn with a single strike. And the weak won't matter. Let's draw. Alright. Yeah, I'm liking the way this run's looking so far. It doesn't really have any theme or anything, it's just a solid deck. Doesn't feel like a deck for prepared. I'm not really hurting for card selection that much. I don't mind an Infinite Blades though. Ooh. Okay, so what's the plan here? Plan is off this fellow. Well, I guess you should draw. Good, I got that. And it's 15 coming in, and I can easily reduce that. Get this guy in strike range. Oh, we're going to be weak next turn anyway. And then we can get one more hit and we'll just kill you. Okay, we'll get you in weakened strike range. Fantastic. 7 damage. Well, can't kill anybody else. This will be enough block. Let's get you down to low. Alright, please draw me an attack. Oh, fine, I guess I'll just guarantee an attack next turn. Although I'm probably gonna drop one. Yeah. Oh well. Ooh, let's, do we want a Gambler's Brew? No, I don't think we need a Gambler's Brew. I think what we have here is good. I don't really like any of this. I don't think we're really hurting for better strikes or anything. I think we want some higher caliber cards. So we're just gonna pass. Let's fight the Sentries. Okay, well, this footwork is going to be fantastic right from the get-go. I can play Infinite Blades and I can get by with a single block. There we go. That turn worked out alright. Now this turn, I'll draw first. Shoot. Alright. Well, it's a good thing we got rid of your artifact. Alright, so what do we want to do here? This will get us enough block. And this will kill you. You can dump this. It's gonna go on this person, on this, not person, thing on the outside. Yeah, this is my favorite elite fight on the floor, but also in the just in the whole game. I don't know, these guys are just, they're cool. Can't really explain why. Oops. I can take one more hit, a little tiny hit, and you're dead. Orichalcum. I'm not super big on Orichalcum. I will take a riddle with holes though. I like a blur too. Blur is good, especially when working with footwork. Let's take riddle with holes. See if we can get anything for a strength up at some point. And let's upgrade 4 damage 5 times versus 3 damage 5 times. Dash Plus is probably pretty good because it gives you a +6 thing. But I think I like the second week on the Sucker Punch, so we can just always have that week up. And I think that'll be good for our week package for the rest of the game. Alright, draw first because it doesn't really matter. I like to go on this guy right from the get-go. I like Noxious, I like an After Image, I like the Tools of the Trade. All those are fantastic. This is apparently a power build run. Should I try to block 36? Should I try to block 24? Can block 24. Yeah, it's probably important to block 24. Noxious is going to be one of the bigger damage dealers in this fight, so I don't have to worry too much about putting out an insane amount. I got to tell you again. Insane amount of damage. Yeah, you're just always going to be weak now. Always draw first. Always draw first. Alright, we're going to draw first. Did not matter. It only matters when you mess up. Alright, well this one is pretty easy. So we'll just put a few holes in the Hexaghost. So this is the part of the game where you usually want the Hexaghost to be beyond halfway. That's not what I wanted to see. I guess there's not much you can do here. I think getting enough defense is fine. Alright, so this is the turn that we usually want you to be dead. Discard that burn. And we just barely have enough not to take damage. Now he's putting 3 burn pluses into the deck. That's kind of ugly. Oh, Orichalcum will give me enough block to get through this. Okay, no, this is fine. Thank you, Orichalcum. Sorry I said mean things. I didn't mean it. Alright, well that fight was not terrible. I don't really like any of these. The only one that I'm even close to thinking about is 1,000 Cuts, but this is not a 1,000 Cuts deck. We don't play a million cards in a single turn. So we're gonna pass. And here, I think a Busted Crown is... Philosopher's Stone is tempting, just because of this the Footwork Plus. They'll have +1 strength, but we'll have +3 dexterity, so that would probably help overcome it, but I think I'll just go with the Busted Crown. better to play it safe. Alright, let's go up this... Let's go up this way. And dodge some elites. And... 15 damage versus 14 damage. Okay. Not a huge fan of this fight either. And then I'm gonna actually start using ice cream effectively. And you are out of artifact. Alright, ice cream wouldn't let me play all that. Or I wouldn't have been able to play all that without ice cream. And I think you're dead. Yeah. Speed potion. Speed potion seems better than strength potion for this deck. I don't want to pierce him well. I think it could be useful, but don't really want it. Okay. Always draw first. Is this going to give me not even close to enough block? This will take off 3 damage. So I'll only be taking 7. Yeah. Stink's taking damage, but I really don't want these jerks to take away my cash. So Strike's going to be 6 damage. I think Infinite Blades will lead to more than 6 damage over a few turns. So we're going to go with that. Alright. So we're going to... Okay, that turned out okay. And draw. I think you're dead. You can put up some block. Yep. And that turned out okay. I don't want an outmaneuver. Ooh, I don't like this fight. Let's try. There. Oh, that you need to go. This is not making you go. I think a flechette ought to help, though. Yeah, might not be good if I draw later, but... Ooh, carrying over 3 energy. Come on, let's draw a backflip. Or that's fine. Really no reason to save our energy. We're just sitting there with attacks in our hand. Dump this. Draw something good. It's not very good. I'll put another daze in there. Kinda hurts, but I'm sure it'll work out. I always want to make sure I'm discarding those dazes to Survivor. Let's see, do I have you? Nope. Oh, I guess there's no reason not to play for flechettes. That was stupid. Oh well. Terror's I usually don't like a tear, but it's kind of tempting when you have a few high damage cards. I think I'm going to take it. I'm going to try to upgrade it, get it down to 0 mana energy. That one. Alright, well, it's Snecko, and Snecko is a massive jerk. He's also weak forever. Okay. Well, we didn't get screwed over too badly by Snecko. Alright, well. I want to try to draw something for 0. I think I just want to stick with the strike. It's kind of boring. Sorry. Alright, 0 mana dash. That's what I'm talking about. And we'll even blow our mana on this riddle with holes. Okay. I will absolutely take a backstab as well. I do like backstab. A loose brick. Oh, receive Iron Wave and store a card. Do I want to do this? Yeah, you know what? You know what? You can have my terror. I'll have an Ironclad run sometime in the future that's like, what? I don't want 5 potions. I don't have much poison going on, but I think I'm always down for a Noxious. And we're gonna pull a Strikeout. And this is similar to what I said about Escape Plan. This is basically, it's like not even putting a card in your deck at all. Okay. So, I could take... This guy has a terrible time with Riddle with holes. To the point where I'm willing to take 2 damage just to knock off 5 of his steel plating. Alright, I like that. I like that. I like that. Gotta be careful. You can move up your attack, so you spend like 5 attacks getting through his armor, and then 1 attack actually hitting his health, and it only hits 1 of his plated armors. If you can work it out a little smoother than that. There's that free block. More free block? Free block. It's free real estate. So, I could do... I think it's smart to do dash now and take no damage as opposed to getting 1 extra plated armor off. That seems foolish. Alright, this feels bad. Hit me for 24. Well, let's see. I can take you out of the game. If you get rid of his plated armor, he stuns him. Getting him down was basically like blocking 12 damage. So he's got 4. He needs 10 more damage on him. Alright, so you're dead. Draw a card. Play Escape Plan. Sucker Punch. neutralized, and we are taking no damage. Alright, that worked out alright. I'm happy with this. Sneaky strike. I think I'm gonna pass on the sneaky strike. Oh man, this is such an annoying fight. And I'm just not gonna do anything else. Ice cream is such a good relic. And we're taking exactly 0 damage. Perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna shiv first, because this is what happens when you do riddle with holes. Yeah, it's 22 armor. Such an annoying fight. And draw, just make sure there's nothing else I want to do. Nope. You might die next turn, if I'm really lucky. Probably should have just shivved first, then I could have gotten through. But you're just dead. Alright, what do we got? Another infinite blades. I will gladly accept that. What's in the box? Old coin. Wait, I need to get to another shop if I can. There is not another shop. I don't want to fight this elite. I'm gonna die. Let's do it. It's the stabbing book. Book of stabbing. Okay. Well, definitely gonna weaken you. Definitely gonna backstab you. Definitely gonna do all of that. Hitting for 12, are you? We're just gonna save that energy. I need this defend. This is going a little better than Book of Stabbing fights often do for me. Knock on wood. I don't have anything wood to knock on here. So dash will give me 13 block, which does not get all of that. So I can deal 16 damage here, or I can hit a block and a riddle with holes. I think I'm going to deal 16 damage. Wish I'd done that first. I would have loved to smack him with that sucker punch. Please draw me a neutralize. You didn't draw me a neutralize. Alright. Fortunately, we are still taking 0 damage. There's neutralize. Let's get that down to 15. Save some ice cream energy for next turn. Ice cream is so good. I'm not talking about the relic though, I'm talking about actual ice cream. I love actual ice cream. Relic's okay. Ooh, regen potion is probably pretty important. We don't need a weak potion. And I don't think I need a slice either. Kind of like slice, honestly, but it's okay. I don't need it. What do we want to upgrade? Haven't gotten any strength yet, so I don't feel great about upgrading riddle with holes. This doesn't get that much better, does it? Yeah, 4 block. I'll take the Noxious Fumes. That's probably what does the most damage in our whole deck. Alright, well. This is not the greatest turn. Got 20 coming in. Can block most of it. I'm not going to cast both of these. I guess. Give me infinite blades. Hitting me for 9, are ya? Yeah, that's what we wanted to draw. We'll draw first. We'll draw. Alright, and you are probably weak until you die. That's not what I wanted to see. Let's draw. Let's hit you with some weak. I didn't want to draw a big attack. That was a mistake. You are just going hard, aren't you? You're almost dead, though. You're gonna get a heal, but yeah. Can probably kill you. Yeah. Not gonna do anything. Oh, Gremlin Horn, but I wasn't getting anything I could play anyway. And I believe you are in a bit of trouble. As in, literally dead next turn. Oh, I like an all-out attack. All-out attack is really strong. What you gotta do with all-out attack is make sure that you're playing it last. 14 to all enemies, that's really good. Also, what boss are we fighting? The champ. All-out attack's not great against the champ. This is basically 2 Iron Waves. Not 2 upgraded Iron Waves, though. 5 block? That's not that big of a difference. I think it's either Iron Wave or Dash, and we'll go with the Dash. Well, did fine against the Elite. Back to it. I kill this fellow first. Infinite Blades with an Iron Wave. All out attack. Okay. I'm gonna take some lumps here. Don't like it. Good thing we have Pantograph. Not gonna play another Infinite Blades. I don't really like that either. You're not gonna die next turn. Oh, this is such a... Actually, this is not a very bad hand. It is not. 14, 22. I think I'll just pass this turn. And you will die next turn. Alright, you're gone. Hit me for 28, are ya? Go on, do your worst. Oh, I could have riddled the holes. Oh, no, I couldn't have. He was killed by poison. Never mind. 7 poison. You're dead. And you're gonna be dead in a bit. I guess Gremlin Horn is not the greatest combo with poison. You still get the... Ooh, I think I want to... haven't really been wanting for dexterity. Oh, choke my... Nah. 12 damage. Basically 22 damage, because we're gonna have infinite blades going. Yeah, I think I'm down. I'm gonna gain 25, I'm gonna go up to 53. Yeah, that's fine. $15 damage. Oh, let's go with the backflip. I almost always play backflip. It's a wonderful card. Alright, let's mess this guy up. And not going to take any damage. Sorry, dagger throw. Alright, we're going to see choke do its work. Give him the old choke and poke. Alright, actually gonna take a hit here. Ow. It's fine. $12 block. Here's the turn where I would love to go nuts on this guy. Instead of trying to draw something better, though, I'm just gonna do the damage that I've got and save an energy for next turn. Actually, with Ice Cream, now that I think about it, Doppelganger could have been okay. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Look what we got. Let me save that energy. I know it could have dealt 5 damage with choke, but... I'd say this fight's going okay. Hit me for 20. Guess I just play my hand. He really needs to go, though, before he can execute. I'm loving getting these choke turns. Is he about to knock all of his debuffs off? I say we go on him right now. Die. Alright, I'm not gonna dagger throw, I'm just gonna suck the punch, dash, and block. And I'm not dead. Fantastic. Well, that came a little closer than I am happy with. You're dead. See ya. That fight was a little closer than I'm happy with, but... oh well. I don't really want to invent him. You know, it's a shame. I would love to take that birdcage and pull a strike and defend out of the deck. Does that have more value than the extra energy, though? I don't think it does. To be fair, though, I really like the empty cage. I really like that. Power Lord! You're not too bad. Can I hit 2 shops here? Yeah, there's a second shop. Alright. Let's hope I don't get any of the events that ask me for my gold. Alright, give you the old choke and poke. Still taking a little damage. Are you dead? You're not dead. I disagree with you. And Gia dead. Nah, I don't need a sneaky strike. Even upgraded. Enter portal to travel to the boss immediately. Oh, pass. Alright, now what do we got here? Do we have any elites coming up? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. We can hit 3 elites. We need 3 pretty solid relics. Orange pelts is okay. 2 random skills. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save the rest of my gold for that other shop, because War Paint is... What can it hit? Any of the defends. Survivor, Escape Plan, Finesse, Backflip. It's probably gonna hit some basic defense, so I'm not too keen on buying War Paint. I don't really want any of these other cards. Well-Laid Plans. Well-Laid Plans is kind of tempting. Tempting enough that I am going to buy it, even though we're fighting Power Lord. Ooh, let's give you the old poke and choke. Not in that order. Choke him first. I'll pass. Kill you next time. That was a pretty solid first turn against these enemies, though. This was a less solid turn. And you're dead. I'm getting the shiv. Also, you're poisoned. Don't need another sucker punch. Here's a fight. Bring you down to 7. Do this, save 2 energy. If you can roll any energy over with this guy, it can save you from really dumb turns where you don't get anything. Should have drawn first. Exactly because of that. I'll carry over some energy. Always draw first. That was a great example of why you should always draw first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw. My hand isn't full. So hoping you can get you down to 28. Decided to do it. Yep. Actually, these blocks have more value than a strike. Should have taken those. Backflip. Finesse. Alright. It worked. And we'll smack you. We'll pass you. Keep a backflip. And one more turn. The weak wore off. Alright, let's bring the weak back. I'll always draw first. I think we got him. I've never come close to killing this guy in the past. You probably just have to have some insane build. Just combo out on him on turn 1. Smith. Okay, what are we gonna smith? I like getting upgraded Well-Laid Plans. It's like drawing 2 cards every turn, but you choose which cards you draw. Oh, it hits the swords too. I wonder if it hits the swords she summons. That is an interesting question. Carry over an energy. Probably gonna end up using this attack potion. Swinging for 30, are ya? I am absolutely going to use this attack potion. Alright. Perfect. That is perfect. Right. 3 poison on you. Less than perfect. Oh, this didn't. I should have smacked you. That was terrible. Alright, well. I deserve the damage I'm about to take. I deserve all that damage. We're just gonna go on you, because you're dead over there. This is a good time to drink this as well. Alright, good choke. Being weakened with a riddle with holes. Not amazing. Sweet. I actually get to retain cards. Can I kill you? Absolutely. Probably should have tried to get another turn out of that for the, excuse me, rejuvenation potion. But that's fine. I love an escape plan. I'll always take an escape plan when it's offered to me. What are we gonna upgrade? Power Lord. So let's upgrade an all-out attack. Give us a little more oomph against that opening part. Letter opener. You are a jerk, by the way. Let's get that down to 12. I'm actually not going to play Riddle with Holes. And honestly, I'm going to drink this. Just try to dodge any damage from this guy. We're gonna do that. We're gonna pass. I actually need to get rid of that curse. That's a bad one. Alright, let's get you. Honestly, I would rather have 2 cards for next turn for block, because I can kill you in fairly short order, but I'm not guaranteed to draw a block next turn. I'm guaranteed to draw a little block. Oh, damn. Might as well throw these against you. I don't want to have shivs rattling around in the deck. Let's get rid of you. I think we're going to pass the turn. Okay. I actually learned that I do not like that curse. Another terror. I think this time I will also take the terror. Am I feeling bold? Yeah. Yep. Am I feeling bold? Oh, what other elite fights are there up here? There's Snake Lady. There's, oh man, I'm blanking. There's that intangible jerk, and I can't remember the other one. To the point where I don't want to do it. Even for a question mark. And then I get you. Oh. You jerk. I'm just gonna save this energy. Draw first. Draw first. This will get me there. I'm just gonna save this energy. Keep these. Maybe I should have thrown the shiv, but tear you first. Neutralize. Draw. Draw. Oh, those are some slick draws. Choke? No choke. Carry this over. This is a slow fight. Alright, good. Get the discard here. Slam some weak down. Pass the turn. Unceasing Talk would be almost fantastic here. I say almost because I'd end up drawing that curse and just being stuck with that. Okay, we'll see ya. Alright, draw. Escape plan. Strike. Riddle with rolls. Dash. How much more damage can I deal? It's dealing... I can deal 20 damage with this. He's not going to attack next turn, probably, so I'm going to just play my hand. Even though it does nothing except choke damage. Alright, that fight was long, but it was a little... Why all the sneaky strikes? This one might be rough. Well, let's draw. Let's draw again. Some well-laid plans out there. Gonna take a little damage. Oh, please don't let this fight be the one that kills me. That would be awful. Also, please give me something to let me discard this pain. No? Just, I guess just go heck yourself then. Choke. The name of the game here should be Defend Your Health, but that might be a little difficult. What do we discard? We're not going to choke. Iron Wave. We're going to try to... That'll kill him. And wow, we actually managed to take 0 damage this turn. That's kind of astounding. Oh yeah. Survivor does that. Cool. Awesome. Hate that fight. It'll make choke so good, but Power Lord's only gonna get 1 strength off of that. What's the worst that can happen? Additional copy of an item in your deck. Okay, well first we're going to pull out this curse, because this curse sucks. Now, you got me tempted by this Dolly's Mirror. So I'm gonna get a second footwork. He'll get 3 strength, or 1 strength off of it, but I'll get 3 dexterity. Let's take a power potion. You begin to fall. Ha! What? You want my strike? Oh, man. That stings. Then we gotta rest, or else we're gonna die. Fortunately, we'll have 66 hit points for this. Okay. First, let's just neutralize you. Now it's trouble. Alright, so you're 3 strength up from the get-go. You actually both need to die. We're not carrying over any energy. Okay, so this is good. This is good. This will kill you. I'll just take 0 damage. Don't need to even play it. Alright. Oof. Backflip. Alright, so we're gonna basically kill you with let's block most of that. I'm not going to use this tear. I'm going to wait for his second phase. But I'll hold on to it just in case I really need to kill you. 25, huh? That's not so bad. Hang on to that. Hang on to the dagger throw. Draw first. Draw. Keep the survivor. I think I kind of stabilized in this fight. You're not really dealing much damage to me. Draw. Okay. Don't really have any block this turn, do I? Guess I got some. So the ideal turn is when we eventually somehow kill this jerk. Oh, man, because if it's going this slowly for this phase, how bad is it going to be when how bad is it going to be when he's into his ultimate mode and he's dealing a lot of damage? I'm going to need that vulnerable. It's really a last resort here. I guess we can get the noxious going. Draw first, draw first. Awesome. And I don't really need to do anything else. I'm gonna keep these big blocks. See you, Terror. That thing about last resort, whatever. Draw first. Always gotta keep saying that. Apparently, terrible. 11 block, 14 block. Well, this one seems pretty good. Don't hit dash. You hit dash. let's see if we can choke you out. I think we got you. Alright, now we'll drink the power potion. Now we'll do 1,000 cuts. And we're gonna hang on to these. This is gonna be rough. Alright, 46 you say? Huh. Alright. That seems a little unreasonable, but whatever you say. Dark Echo. We can do that now. We don't have to worry about any power upgrades from you. Had to throw away the dash, didn't you? I didn't want to play it this turn, but I wanted to hang on to it. Alright, well this is going a little faster now. Oh, but that'll void. That's good. Alright. Hey, at least he gets weak. And we'll pass the turn. The reason I didn't discard the Void to anything is because it's ethereal. If I discard it, it stays in my deck. Also, you put another one in, so it doesn't matter. Kind of an ass. Alright, make him run in the hand. Now let's draw. Let's draw. Squeaking ya. Similar, yeah, I'm not going to cast Survivor because then I would discard the Void. Honestly, I'd just rather take 6 damage. Oh, but you're dead, actually, so it doesn't matter. See ya, nerd. Alright, first on-camera win. It's not a particularly high score, but, you know, that's fine. Alright, what did we unlock? Bane, Catalyst, and Corpse Explosion. Ooh, I love those cards. Especially Corpse Explosion. That is a tight card. Alright, and the Defect, my favorite character. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.